Greetings, everyone, and welcome back, Destroyers, to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today, and as always, remember that we are destruction. Woohoo! Alright, let's finish up the zombies Easter egg by destroying and defeating the Forsaken and saving all of humanity and whatnot. So, I thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope all of you have a good time. As well as an amazing rest of your weekend, of course. Okay, let's continue. And yes, I deleted Outbreak, so we're not going to be able to play that at all today because I need some extra space, because, like, yeesh. Once I deleted Outbreak, it was only like, actually I can just check right now. Give me a second. Blue screen, terrible streamer. 120 gigs? That's not bad. I mean, compared to like 170 if you have multiplayer installed to play Outbreak. Yeah, 120 is not bad for, what, 4 maps? Yeah, I mean, maybe it might be too much. Alright then, so what has happened in the zombie storyline? Well, we stopped the first, breach at Die Machine, then we rescued Agent Maxis at Firebase Z, then we did 2 crazy Easter eggs that were probably harder than the rest of the entire game in Outbreak, then we stopped Valentine and her undead army from taking over the world in Maured and Toten, and now finally it is time to defeat and stop the Forsaken. What is the Forsaken? It's this godlike entity that's gonna come to our world and take over it with their zombies and dark ether powers and whatnot. So, right now, we're like, oh, shit, how are we gonna be able to destroy something that powerful? And there seems to be one answer. There's someone trapped in the dark ether named Zykov, the same one that went into the bunker to seal it off in Die Machine. So, we go to the map, we rescue him, and then he gives us the answer to destroy the Forsaken. But the catch is, he's willing to help anyone who rescues him first, whether it's the good guys or the bad guys. So we gotta rescue him first, because if the bad guys rescue him, then the bad guys are gonna destroy the big bad boss, and then they're gonna take over the world. So let's go and do it. Let's go do it. Let me actually read it. A secluded facility harboring a secretive operation. A colonel determined to achieve his mission no matter the cost. Infiltrate the Soviet complex and extract the lost soul who could lead to Requiem salvation or Omega supremacy. This is the only way. So without further ado, let's continue. And yes, Ghostface is gonna be the hero. He is the main character of Cold War Zombies. So yes, without further ado, we go in, AMP-63s. I probably should bring base versions instead of the electrified blueprint, but whatever, we're in, so time to complete the story of Cold War Zombies. And then we'll see what other games we play after this. This should be a pretty short stream, honestly. It's just one Easter egg. You're not wrong, Sleepy Anaconda Snake.
The Requiem team has reached the Omega test site. We are ready to proceed.
Sadly, Raptor One's not dropping us in.
Chaos.
That's because we need this to be a secret mission, so Samantha Max has opened up a portal and let us in faster.
He's our only way to stop the Forsaken. Do not let him fall into Kravchenko's hands.
Oh, round 2. If no one's ever played Moon, this keeps on going until you go through the portal.
Soviet-made garbage.
Damn. But hey there, EG. I hope all you destroyers and lurkers have an amazing day, and I thank you very much for stopping. If anything, we can buy Depth Perception quick, that would be amazing. Nuke? Yeah, we don't want it. But we do want Depth Perception. Uh-oh. I'm already dead. Worst zombies player of all time. Hey, hola Carlos. What's up? Yeah, no. Make it though. What we want to do is we want to pull back and keep on knifing them as quickly as we can. If we can make a bunch of money, we'll be able to tie the rest of them half. Round 6 though. How big of a hostile search?
Another casualty on set. Legal's gonna have a...
Maybe it's time to go. Oh yeah, time to go. I almost died there.
Warning. Dimensional breach.
Bo, Carlos. We have a lot of ammunition, but if we want the most points, which is money in this game, we want to shoot them in the head, right? Shoot them in the head will give us 115 money, right?
You are too late.
But it's kind of hard to aim when you have two guns like this. So it's easier to just knife them and get money that way. Because every time you knife them, it will be 115.
We get to you first.
But yeah, right now we're trying to be smart. We're not trying to kill all the zombies and go to the next level. We're trying to get money so we can open up more of this level. This is actually a pretty nice looking level, even if, yeah, it is from the campaign. Have you never played the campaign? Alright, part 1, we gotta go through all the teleporters.
Objective marker up.
So let's start making our way there, right? Without dying by all those zombies. Hey, please, don't worry. Any questions any one of you have either about the story, gameplay, how things works, so just ask, alright? I don't mind answering anything. I want you guys to understand what's going on. I don't want you to look and be like, I don't know what's happening. Just like knifing zombies and that's it. We don't have enough money to make it all the way to the end, but we should at least be able to
That's the
get
plan,
to
Requiem. You take Zykov and we let you walk out the front door. Get your own interdimensional toys. Zykov and the Forsaken are both ours.
Weaver, they are in the observation tower.
Up there? Alright. Ooh, bonus. Now we actually do gotta kill some zombies. Ooh, money. I actually forgot about this. But yeah, I just hope everyone has been having a great weekend. Sorry I wasn't able to stream yesterday. If I was, I would have done this, but big hit. Sadly, there's like, we don't like play as the main character, so the main characters we'll just say is Ghostface. But I guess if you want to say who's like the main hero of this DLC, it might be Samantha Maxis. The woman with all the magical powers, who may or may not be on her side.
Black and white and red all over. Me.
Oh, the map of this level is called the Forsaken. Okay, so there's Focus Inland. That's funny how it's
If you want to stop Omega, we need Zykov. He may well decide the outcome of the Cold War.
Burger Town! I thought there was a... Oh, yeah, I think the button to, like, get the grenade launchers all in the Well, there's the teleporter. Alright, let's go. What's going to be hard about that? Also, depth perception helps so much for that.
Another sad excuse for an Omega teleporter. There should be parts around somewhere that can repair it.
We gotta fix the teleporter. Feels like the Dark Knight executing orders. Oh, with the voice? You're not wrong. Alright, so we're gonna grab this
Zykov is
fire
our only
cage.
chance to stop the Forsaken.
How do you make a teleporter with a
find him
fire
before
cage?
Omega.
Oh no. Okay, good. A lamp. A cathode ray. Okay, maybe
You
that
need
could.
to widen your gaze. Why kill the Forsaken when you can capture him and make him your servant?
Because then you're gonna like make him destroy our part of the world, which is not good. Strike the
The
board, nice.
Forsaken is the key to Soviet supremacy. He will be a great ally. He will bring the West to its knees.
You see? You see? He wants to take over the world. We can't let him have that. We can't let him do that. So now that we have all the pieces for to repair the teleporter, we're gonna go to the teleporter and repair it. Why should I beat this DLC under like one hour? Well, I suppose it's for the greater good, right? Right? I mean, it's all about perspective, right? So in their eyes, they're doing it for the greater good, but like, we live here, so we don't want to get killed by zombies. Okay. I need armor, because these guys are starting to get stronger. I don't know where you can get armor on this area. Woo! Nice. Get me through! Nice. GG. Hey there, Matty Sky! How you doing? Krashenko lied?
Seems the subterranean level is still under lockdown.
Ooh, look at this area. The zombie noises are so funny. Rah, 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 rah. Alright, we're gonna come back here for something. And now we go to the teleporter to stop the bad guys. What's the worst that can happen?
Fuck off already.
Uh-oh. That's new.
Warning. Abomination.
Scary night, isn't it?
I forgot how fast it was. So we gotta kill that thing to be able to go through the teleporter. Bought armor, nice. Only took a couple hits. Now these pistols make everything easy. El Toro! What you gonna do, huh? Ooh, that kinda hurts. Hey, Adventure Fox! Hey, please, never feel sorry, alright? Like I always say, focus on yourselves, okay? It means a lot that any one of you would want to stop by, but never feel bad, okay? Enemies in this game don't hit that hard. I believe they're not hitting you with bullets or explosions for that matter. Not right now, and that's because we're on round 6, Carlos, so it's not gonna hurt that much, and we have armor, so let's finish this abomination off, and then continue with the main story. And not kill the zombies by accident. Yeah, the higher we go up, it's kind of sad, harder because my camera's covering the number, but if I take it off for now, I can... Yeah, we're on round 6, so... When it goes, the more we go up, the harder the enemies get, right? Plus, they do have a pretty strong...
Go get them. Finish this.
Alright, we did it! We did it! We're finally here!
Warning. Ethereum radiation at unsafe levels. Sub-level lockdown.
We opened up the lockdown. Nice, nice. Now there's one more button we gotta press. I just forgot where it is. Where's the button?
Tick-tock, Requiem. Once again, you're too late.
No! They freed him first! Now they're gonna have the answers to kill the big bad guy.
My friends. You did it. You brought me home. I have long awaited this day. To take
What?
what is mine.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. Holy shit!
40 Earth years, 4 dark ether centuries, abandoned, trapped, left to die. But I endured. I fought. I consumed. I evolved.
And did as I asked. You built the machine that could bring me back. The Dark Ether shall consume your world. This realm is mine.
That's not good. Also, if it's not on VR2, then yeah. If it is, then sadly again.
You have to believe me. I didn't realize he was the creature.
You fucking fool. The wolf was at our door and you let him in. You have doomed us all.
Uh-oh.
All is not lost.
Maxis!
Not yet.
Sam, what are you doing?
What I have to do, Reaver. For the good of us.
All I can say is some people are missing out the good part.
This is not your world to take!
He's like, did a fly hit me or something? He's just like throwing air fireballs all the time. Alright. So, big bad guys in our world, we gotta kill him before he destroys it now. Everything's going bad. Everything's going bad.
I can hold him back for now, but please get to the town square.
Alright, we gotta do some trials so we can get some perks and money
It's
and some good
Zykoff.
stuff.
He's the Forsaken. We need to get to the town square. What are our options?
The only accessible path has been overtaken by the phase. An Ethereum neutralizer will be required for traversal.
If I kill the zombie, we're gonna go to the next round, and I don't want to go to the next round right now. So we're trying to stay on top of this bar for as long as we can, so we can get the reward to be a higher rate. I think this is gonna be a shorties. But if we're lucky, we'll see if we play some mono for zombies after this, so then we can see how much has changed from Cold War zombies to mono for zombies. Want some candy? Yes, I'm gonna die. Let's hope he's actually able to. Ghostface, right? Imagine that fight, Carlos. Ghostface versus a giant demon. I wonder who's gonna win. Okay, step one, I think we can press something here, and then we gotta survive for like a minute. Yeah, let's get a perk so we can take a couple more hits, and then we'll do that mission. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me I gotta use money to buy a door. I like that helicopter. You can actually buy it, and it can start shooting people around. That's something that I will say these maps hardly had, traps that you can buy that makes things interesting. Where's the Winter Fizz? Honestly, don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here, yeah. Well, let's also not get radiation too, right? This area looks a bit different. Hi, zombie. There's only one zombie right now. It's slowly dying, so we gotta do this as quickly as we can. There we go. Maybe quick revive could have been better for what I gotta do, but it's okay. I just gotta make sure I don't have well, I don't think there's a place high enough that you can jump that you can break your legs. Hey there, Phantom 101 gamer, how you doing? So we go here to this area and we just try to survive for as long as we can. What can go wrong, right?
Fuel processing overload in progress. Evacuate.
Tempest, really? frame 1? Oh shit. Never mind. Yeah, I think it's gonna go extremely bad.
Another victim. I don't care how many times you died. This one's your last.
Guy. Happy Sunday afternoon or evening to y'all. For anyone that's joining in right now, we're at the last map. This is gonna be the last Easter egg we do, and then we're done the story of Cold War Zombies. Then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. But I want to say we're 15% into this Easter egg right now. So still just the beginning, but we're almost pretty much done as well.
Bye, fellas.
That creek almost sounded like a one.
From one villain to another, you can do better.
You're telling me that frag did not kill him. Shit. Okay, very bad.
Murder marathon.
Very bad. Extremely fucking bad.
Get me up. You can't start the finale without me.
Failure, damn it. Hey, no problem at all. Is it actually a failure? I think it was a failure. Shit.
Colonel, this isn't my fault.
Oh no, what?
You get that right.
Okay, so you can go down and you can still actually succeed in doing
Now
this.
is not the time for talking, you arrogant little shit. Pick up that pistol. If we die now, I cannot kill you later.
Damn.
Ah, a less than ideal vessel to hold the Ethereum you'll need.
Yo, this
Wrong
like
answer. Dead.
it's around change music kind of synthy. Yes, so thankfully we somehow were able to pull it off. I thought you had to survive the whole entire, like, wave. Like, I thought if you go down, you gotta, like, restart it, but no. As long as you survive the minute lockdown, you're good, but we don't have, ain't no problem at all fun time. And remember, anytime you want to, like, talk to someone and you don't, like, want to say stuff in public, you can just talk to anyone who goes in the Discord, alright? But yeah, I thought if you go down, you would have to redo it, but thankfully not. Although we did lose our Juggernaut, and we did lose self-revive. So if we do go down again, we die 100%. So I gotta find either a selfie, which is so hard to find, or I gotta buy.
You were.
So let's
officially underway.
That's probably what we need right now. But yeah, I believe until round 14, if you upgraded it all the way, your base knife animation will kill them in one hit. So. You don't really need armor, although I do need that armor. Oh shit! Oh, sorry. I realized we actually do need dead wire, the electricity bullets for this Easter egg, and this gun can only take electricity bullets, so it's almost like it was meant to be. So we're gonna go back to the Pack-a-Punch, so then we can maybe get a nice perk, get that dead wire, so we can start working on the Easter egg, and yeah. But also, if anyone doesn't know what's going on in the story, just at the end of all the Easter eggs, we're like, okay, so there's a big bad monster that's coming to, like, destroy us. Oh, that's not the big bad monster. It looks like it, though. And there's a human that's been trapped in the dark ether that knows the answers and the secrets to destroying the big bad monster. What you gotta do is you gotta, like, El Toro that shit. You gotta stand at that wall. You gotta make that monster run at you, and then when it hits the wall, it hits it so hard it, like, knocks down the Easter egg part. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty cute. Damn, that's terrible, but I will say at least you were able to remove yourself from that relationship. Even if, yes, they were your friend at that time, the last thing you want is to keep it if it's only gonna make you feel worse, or it's just not gonna be beneficial to your life, right?
Unit for an Ethereum neutralizer.
So, well, yes, that loss is always gonna be there and painful. It would have been more painful if you still were their friend while they were making you feel that way, right? At least that's how I think of it. Two armor. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see. We need one more part for the neutralizer, and it's either... Yeah, no, I do need it. I do need this round. Okay, okay. We're actually doing pretty good. Like, we're at round 7, right? Holy shit. If I beat this Easter egg by round 10, this is the easiest Easter egg in the game. But I do need the wonder weapon, and that's what the crystal axe is. So I need this fucker to shoot electricity at me. You gotta make sure you stand in front of a crystal. Those crystals that you shoot that drop random items, you gotta be in front of the crystal when it shoots electricity. And then his lightning's gonna transform the crystal.
Interesting. Our three-headed friend transformed that crystal.
He let fame go to his head, and you know what? That's the sad thing. That could happen to basically everyone. Fame does change people. It honestly does. Even though I shouldn't put myself in that equation, I'll admit that heck, streaming has changed me a bit. Before streaming, I wouldn't want to talk to anyone. Fuck. I was always like shy and quiet, right? But now I feel like I talk more on stream than any other time in my life. Hey there, Gaming Jules, how you doing? I'm trying to think what else do I need. What else do I need? I need a flamethrower. That's where you get the second crystal. I just don't know where you get the third crystal. Third crystal, I did forget where you get it from. Also, I love how I didn't even get the electric rounds. Yeah, these crystals that you can like shoot and they drop random stuff. You gotta make sure you the abomination shoots this electric beams at you. And that's also terrible, Carlos. But like you talked to us and you said that you removed yourself from those terrible people, right? Honestly, I was in a group with terrible people a long, honestly, school. And it's like, like, sometimes you just want to feel like you're a part of something, and then you'll put up with BS that you otherwise wouldn't just because you want to be friends with people. And honestly, you shouldn't. Be yourselves and fuck the world, right? All right, we get the electric rounds over here because there's a Activision Grand Prix machine that's not working. You would think the electricity that it shoots is how you activate this machine, but no, you gotta shoot a zombie with dead wire, and then you activate the cabinet. And then we play the RCXD game. With the RCXD game, you bring the RCXD over here. Also, I don't know how people figure this shit out. You go through this vent.
Very sneaky.
And you jump, and you explode!
What are you looking for, Mr. Mouse?
What are you looking for, Mr. Mouse? You can tell these Easter eggs are fun. And because we went through that area, we knocked over this shelf, and we were able to grab this. And I'm 99.9% sure that Abomination's like electric attack just shot at that zombie, which made it go to the next round. So, whoops. But we're still low. We're still low. Interesting remote control cart, right?
Petard. He was deceived by the Forsaken, as Valentina was before him.
Not just them, us. We've spent the last year helping him without hesitation. He's used us this whole time.
Unidentified anomaly exiting that dimension.
What I think was kind of cute is
A monitor.
during the months that the DLC for this game would come out, it would actually align with the month it was released. For example, this map Forsaken takes place in the summer, which is actually when this map got released. Right?
Crude,
So it does feel like the story was
if you must
getting told
use
to us
it, it
throughout
could
the
work
year
for the
compared to,
neutralizer.
I don't know.
It is near Main Street. Should you want to investigate?
Oh yeah, that's where I need the last crystal. Okay, okay. Trying to think. Of a dragon? Oh, really? Interesting. Well, the dragon's getting closer to me. Although that's a tormentor, which they're basically like the explosive enemies that just run up to you and go boom. So we don't want them to do that. If anything, I gotta run to this bench and buy the quickest flamethrower of all time. I did not buy the quickest flamethrower of all time. I fucked up. We can't kill a couple of these bombs though.
You call that a enemy?
Woo! I didn't see that coming. It's such a cool attack. Please don't kill the zombies. If anything, maybe I get a stamina. Oh, I said that wrong. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna try again.
I have awaited this day.
Yo, I gotta be in that room to hear. Yeah, no, fuck that. Is it a G? 500? Rebuild barricades? Do you know how hard that is? Actually, there is one area you can do that in. Literally the starting room area. Fuck me! It's kinda hard to stay still and rebuild a barrier when you got this fucker. Plus, it doesn't help if there's no zombies on the other end of that window.
Another hump.
Alright, you gotta die right here. Okay, never mind, you might die. Shit!
You devour my lies without question. All because it suited your petty interests in your pathetic
Hey, Desco, how you doing? Pretty good. We're, I want to say halfway done this final Easter egg, and then we'll be done the Cold War Zombie storyline.
Don't blame them.
We got this big demonic entity trying to take over our world right now, which we don't want it to.
One more for my body.
Yeah, they should have given us another quest instead of rebuild barriers. Oh my god, I hate when I gotta do that. But as always, I just hope everyone's been enjoying the weekend. Kill any location down there. Okay, that's such a funny thing. Kill any zombies in location over here. So we gotta kill as many zombies as we can over here, and hopefully we can make our rarity go from rare to at least epic and maybe legendary. Speaking of epic. Hopefully we can finally play some 4 today. I feel like I got less than a week before the next chapter comes out, and I gotta finish that.
You will never survive.
Hey, we got epic. Nice, nice. So let's get that shit to legendary and see what we get. We can either get a free wonder weapon, a free perk, max ammo, repair, but we kind of want the wonder weapon right now because we can't continue the Easter egg until we get the wonder weapon. Woo. I think those are the last 3 zombies. That's not good. I doubt killing 2 will make it go to legendary. Yeah, no, do that. I ate that burger. My health is full. I can't eat the burger. Alright. It's funny how, like, before they actually, like, had characters talk to each other from Modern Warfare 2 Cold War, the connection between the two universes was Burger Town. It's a teleporter. Tell me it's above me. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Main Street, build the machine we just acquired. I believe it's gonna be under us. Yeah, over here. Additional parts required. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess we need some more. Do I gotta be in Main Street for 2 rounds, or did it already crash? It already crashed. So once you power up the Pack-a-Punch, 2 rounds after, a big meteor is gonna fall from the sky and crash in this building. Yes, if you're in this building, you die instantly, and then you attract it.
Cannot be acquired while summoning creatures around it.
So I believe for this, it's gonna spawn an unlimited amount of special enemies. So now that I know that, we just we focus on the special enemies, and we don't kill the zombie. Because if we kill the zombie, it's gonna go to the next round. Isn't it something? I don't mind talking about it right now while we're working on this Easter egg and stuff, but it's definitely an experience. I do wonder how people think about it, like about it now, a couple weeks after the hype and the craze of it. I still enjoy it. I don't think I hate it as much as other people, but then again, I don't know. I've seen too many like video game movies to have expected like a 10 out of 10 movie. I will admit that. Also, we are not gonna die, so I'm gonna buy some sugar. Right? Oh no! No! Die! No! Shit! I guess that's the con of having dead wire, right? Also, if we go down, we die forever. So, yeah, let's make sure that shit does not happen right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go by her. Where is armor? I don't know. Thankfully, no enemies attack you in this area, but that is radiation, so you will eventually start losing health. If anything, it's a good blueprint for the future movies to be built upon. We'll take that. The main question is, did you at least enjoy the bite? Okay, 3 big bosses in this area, telling by the skulls with the horns. Which these bosses aren't even that bad. Okay, now that might be something. The Mimic! Oh, I'm out of ammo? Shit. Still good.
Arming Simtex.
What? Every single time I need the red one, it blows up in an area I don't want it to.
Special.
No, don't blow, don't. Fuck.
Should've run.
I need the red one to not blow up. How hard is that? I need you to die. Both of you. This is a no nuke stream. You, I need you. So with the red one, you need to buy a flamethrower kill streak, which it doesn't cost that much. And then you gotta burn it.
You think if I die it once, they'll be less eager to do it again.
When you burn that specific one, it's going to drop a red crystal, and that's what you need to grab to continue crafting the wonder weapon.
I meant to do that.
Oh, you're fucking.
A tempered crystal heart, only found inside tormentors. Very rare. A crystal that can reconfigure in shape and win. How intriguing.
I was trying to find a way to escape that room without killing the
Combined,
zombies.
all 3 crystals form an ethereal weapon. Unfortunately, a special liquid found only in the dark ether is required.
Well, shit. I guess we gotta go find that dark liquid. We combined the Triforce! That's funny. If you looked at this, you'd be like, well, shit, we have everything. How come the Easter egg's not done? There's maybe just like 5-10 more minutes of doing extra shit. The main focus is creating the Wonder Weapon, or getting the Wonder Weapon. And to create it, you can either, wait. You could do this, lost.
Of my world, but it is not enough to stop me.
Hey, don't worry, we don't need it to stop you. We just need it to tickle you. So for this, we just put in the rocks, and now we gotta get, I believe, 15 melee kills? Which at least the zombies are dying to my knife in one hit, so that's pretty good.
If you need to regroup, now is the time.
So that's the first X spell we've gotten, so that's what, round 11? That's not bad. 3 ways you can get this Wonder Weapon. 1, mystery box. I'm not gonna trust my luck with that. 2, reward, which I guess we could try make it to legendary. Test our luck with that. Or 3, do the long way and do the long Easter egg to get it for free, which is what we do right now. At this point in time,
back off. This is my
it's faster to do it this way than the other way. At least for me. I don't like spending money on the box if it's not going to give me what I want. So this is the crystal axe.
Creation. I will have to study its construction.
This is the final Wonder Weapon you get in zombies. So what is the crystal axe? Well, it's an axe. So I feel like, well, shit, I don't want to fucking use any other weapon. That's okay, because its alternate fires like this like spinning tornadoes, which is kind of cool. But what you want to do with it is, I believe you press up on the D-pad, and then, ooh, gun. I think that's kind of cool. So the reason why we needed this weapon is we need the gun variant to use these crystals.
That crystal can be used to power your neutralizer.
What are you doing, you insolent ingrate? How dare you help our enemy?
It is a nice looking weapon. Is there a weapon spec for it? There should be a weapon spec for it. Let me actually take a look. I wouldn't be surprised if any of these weapons show up in Modern Warfare Zombies. They're like the most recent Wonder Weapons we've gotten. If anything, there should be another one for the axe itself.
Exfil window closed.
Cool. Uh-oh. I don't like that noise. Alright, so we gotta find 3 crystals around the map.
Waypoint.
And then we use the crystal axe to destroy those crystals. I know I didn't destroy the one inside of the room up there, but that's cool. We'll go with it. But yeah, I will say I do like weapons that have many different, like, ways to use them. I will say I do get bored of weapons that just shoot. And yeah, I guess you could make this weapon just shoot, but when you don't want to just shoot, you can just, level 3, make it into a melee weapon. Pretty interesting reload. I guess if anything, all the other Wonder Weapons we've gotten in this game have been inspired by the Dark Ether. Like, someone's like, hey, that crystal looks pretty cool. Let's add it to an AK and see what happens, right? Well, this weapon is like just pure Dark Ether. It's literally just Dark Ether crystals, right? So I will say it's the most unique weapon out of the bunch in that way. Everything else is too shiny. All right, let's continue. Also, hey there, Rep No One. How you doing? Also, congratulations on getting the Xbox. Sorry about last time. The comments weren't showing up and I couldn't see it.
Now, you just need to destroy that crystal.
No, I wonder, Dr. Peck.
Waypoint marked.
Is this a genuine act of remorse? Or are you trying to weasel your way into the winning side?
Knowing Peck, he's trying to weasel his way into the winning side. Oh, it's okay. I just wanted you to know that, alright? Peck's like, shit, we accidentally let the Forsaken entity into our realm. Oh, maybe I should join the Americans at that time.
Actually, Dr. Peck, a normal crystal can be quite detrimental to the neutralizer. Explosive, actually. The crystal must be catalyzed to work properly.
So what you gotta do is when you destroy the crystal, it's gonna drop a small stone. What you do with the stone is you play catch with the Abomination, although I'm not gonna play with it when I have these zombies around us. Also, what round is this? Is it round 13? Round 12 is when the knife is, it's a one shot, but default knife, not a knife that you bring in. Oh yeah, like, you don't want to rebuy all those VR games on your Xbox. Like, some of them probably aren't even on Xbox. It's just not even Pack-a-Punch. I think that was ammo.
Another victim. Who's next?
Was it shooting electricity at me there? Alright, let's make sure it doesn't kill these last 3 zombies. Well, I mean, to be fair, I really appreciate the gesture, but I don't do this for the views. I do this for the fun. But I will have to play Fortnite, like, either later tonight or this week for sure, because I need to finish that Battle Pass. But if anything I do, I thank you for that, because I do gotta play more Roblox. That's something I haven't been able to find the time for. And shit, this week it's gonna be Mega Man week. It might take me fucking the whole entire week just to beat Mega Man 1. Because I said I was gonna play it in November, and I gotta keep to that promise. I might not be able to beat the whole entire fucking collection, but as long as we beat one, I'll be happy. Also, please get out of the way so I can throw this shit. No! Okay, I thought it was gonna kill the last zombie. Alright, so we throw this at the Abomination.
Seriously? You can't really expect this to work.
The Abomination has already demonstrated its transformative effect on crystals.
True.
It should yield the desired result.
So now that we threw at the Abomination, now we can kill it. And then I killed the last 2 zombies. That slash does so much damage to it.
Huh. How about that? I'll be damned.
Sounds great, Rip No One. Until then, have an amazing day, alright? So, right, well, you just gotta do that to the other 2 crystals, and then we're ready to do the Easter egg, so fucking literally before round 15. If anything, we might be able to do it so quickly that I might not have enough points to get everything I need. We technically went down once, so I do need to find another quick revive. Or a self-revive, should I say.
You are finished, Peck. Your reputation will be in ruins. Your body will be buried, and your name will be forgotten.
Goddamn.
Hey, asshole. This creature, it's gonna kill all of us. It doesn't give a damn about east or west. So you have 2 choices. Be useful and help, or shut the fuck up.
Oh, wait, I think you can get some ammo for the crystal axe in, damn it. I was gonna say the crystals can give you crystal ammo. I guess not here. I'm just thinking maybe I can use the alternate fire mode to destroy the thingies. I actually don't know if you can use the axe itself to destroy it. I don't think so. I mean, we're pretty. We're kind of low on rounds, so we can do good. Wait, can I shoot this? Wait, I could have just used my ammo. Fuck. I guess I fucked up there. Although I guess you could say this isn't much different from just using like a katana from Black Ops 4. Heck, it actually might be the same animation. That's ammo. Not a lot, but it's ammo. I guess that's how they balance this game, or this gun. They hardly give you anything. So I probably shouldn't be missing like an idiot. Purple ball's too fast. Good scrap. Yeah, I think you need like 250 to get a self revive. And that's gonna be tough. Zombies. There we go. Oh, what? Every time you break a crystal, it goes to the next round? That sounded good. Go on. Give me the good stuff.
3 crystals should be enough to fuel the neutralizer.
One more crystal and we're ready to go to the final boss? Yeah, this actually might be easier than I thought. So, what we should do for reassurance, go back to Radiation Room where we can do a trial. Hopefully get complete that trial enough that we can make a reward go from Epic to Legendary. Obtain the trial reward, which hopefully is going to be a self-revive, and fight the boss. Cinema! Bro, that's the smallest area on the map. So at least we have stamina up now. Like I said in the beginning, I hate doing these trials because it makes you run across the map, and if you don't have the perk that helps you run faster, then you're not there. Legendary, nice. We can get out of here. And you run so fucking fast. With Ether Shroud and Stamina. Like Sonic. Alright, please be a self-revive. I wasn't, it was a free perk. Wait, what perk? Probably gonna be trash. It is! They gave me the trash one just cause fuck you. Tombstone. I mean, at least if we go down, I guess we technically have a way to get back up. But I'd obviously rather have a self-revive than a perk. One perk down. Oh, I probably should have been killing people with double. Yo, Sticker Man Cute, how you doing? Angler. Where did you fucking go from? I think it's the less purple orbs there are, the faster they'll move. So maybe make sure the one you shoot first is the hardest one to shoot, and not the other way around.
Proof that violence was around a long time before the movies.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. If anything, I realized I've heard. Well, I got to listen to many voice lines from Ghostface that I never knew he had before. Nice. So what, if I destroy the crystal, it just kills everyone? Fuck, at that point, might as well get some extra points. Yep. Did we jump 2 rounds? I hope we did not. No, we're 50. Throw it at it. What? You didn't eat it? Eat it! That's sound effect. You came here to see this, and while you're leaving or reading, this is left? Hey, no problem at all. If anything, I thank you very much just for stopping by just to say so, alright? Oh. Okay. Alright, we're ready to start the Easter eggs whenever we want to now.
Alright. Let's assemble that device.
But I will admit, I would only go to it right now if I had a self-revive, but I don't have it right now, so it just makes me go, do I even do it? How much does a self-revive cost? $250? Yeah. Let's see if we can do another trial quickly, because if we don't have self-revive and we go down during the fight, then we gotta redo this again, right? I kinda just want this to be the final. Avoid taking damage! That's fucking easy! Unless you're up here. Then we will start taking damage eventually. It's common right now. That way if we get hit, it's quicker for us to regenerate. Surprised I didn't get hit there. I guess a smarter way to do this quest is just keep on jumping from that teleport to this one and stay in this room. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, let's get this shit to legendary, and hopefully it either gives us a bunch of scrap or it gives us a self-revive, and then we'll be good to fight the boss. I technically have 2 ways to revive myself right now. If we go down and we get a kill, self-revive will get us up, and I guess Tombstone can get us up as well.
You think modern horror movies are bad? Mention where this came from.
Exfil window open.
Fuck. Although we got it to epic, so that's fucking cool. So yeah, these are real Lakers. Have you ever played Call of Duty World at War, the arcade game? It's really cute. The Uber Shooter. Oh, that's too classic. That's too classic. able to get it to epic. The last thing I wanted. Shit. Tell me that goes to the next round. No, thankfully. Something about your body. Snack bar? Ah, shit. I thought theater was bad. I think snack bar is actually smaller than theater. Yeah, I guess you'll wait for me here too. Oh shit! Window camper? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you even jump through that window?
Have you ever felt that?
The last one. I'm not gonna kill you.
The window has closed. Fight on, Requiem. Hoorah!
Alright, let's hope for a self-revive. Or... yeah, that's it. Thankfully, well, I was gonna say hopefully it shouldn't give me the wonder weapon because I have it in my hands, but it could be finicky and be like, hey, here's a wonder weapon. This is one of the few wonder weapons you can actually like have multiple of, so... If anything, the only good thing it gave us is fire cell that we can only make fucking 10 seconds of use of. I think there's a perk that makes the rolls go faster. I mean, I won't say no to it. And yeah, you can actually get a self-revive from this, but it's pretty hard. So at this point in time, you know what? We tested our luck. We did the best we could. Sadly, we couldn't get that selfie, so we're gonna have to buy it. You know what? I'm okay. We'll buy it. But before we do that, let's play World at War for one last time. Or Horizon Drop. World at War or Horizon Drop? You know what? World at War. I want to play World at War. Because I'm an old school fan.
The only accomplice I need.
This is cute. This is cute. The World at War minigame takes you to the worst map of all time, right? No, I'm kidding. If you hate this map, then fuck you. Honestly, like it's nostalgic, but it kind of comes full circle. It's like, yo, remember when zombies was just this? Shit, I don't even think you can buy the fucking M1 Grand for here. This is probably the only area in the whole entire game that you can fix the most amount of windows in the OG. And it's cute how you can compare this to what is it, Die Machine? Once you go to this area, you'll be like, oh yeah, no, you can see where Die Machine is. Heck, that's the area where you get the Wonder Weapon, right? Which I guess is cute. If you're like an OG and you're like, you've always wondered what was behind this door, then I guess you now know in Cold War. 8+ years later. But it is cute how they tried to make it as OG as they can. They just blacked out all the other areas, the outside area, because you know this is just that machine. Also, hola Ramon Sanchez. How you doing? Although if this was OG, they would be like Sam while they're trying to like smack you. Although that's the funny thing, back in the OG World at War, they never actually said Sam. It just sounded like they were saying Sam. So it's kind of funny how the story of zombies all kind of started just because someone had like a weird game theory about how like zombies might be working for someone named Sam. And people are like, that's dumb. Why would zombies like be working for like someone named Sam? That's stupid. Never talk to me or my friends again. And then it's like, oh no, but they eventually made a story out of that. That's not what they like made zombies with the intention of. They just went, hey, like the fans are making a pretty cool theory. Why don't we actually like roll with it? Yo!
Excellent.
Yo! I actually didn't know you could get the M1 Grand. That's fucking sick. Although we don't have any ammo in backup, so we won't hear the classic. You won't hear no Grand. Bing. And I might fucking die. Nice. GG.
The producers.
If someone's gonna say that was boring, then welcome to OG Zombies. So I believe to play these minigames, you need arcade tokens. To get arcade tokens, you need M14. Yeah, I'm an idiot. They don't have an M1 Grand in this game, so they're like, fuck it, we'll use the thing that we have that's the closest to it, and then they use the M14. That makes a lot of sense why I had more ammo in it. I don't know. But that's one thing I will tell you. The only reason they couldn't use an M1 Grand in this game, they don't have a model for it, so they said, fuck it, just stick the M14 in call it. So I thank you for that, alright? I thank you for that. Well, I do want to do the Easter egg right now. I also want to go to, You're not wrong with that, too. I want to want to play one more minigame before we go. Also, look, coming soon, Knock Your Unloading. That's cool.
You didn't break Rule 1, did you?
Like, if anything, I just noticed these guns aren't even pack-a-punch. Money.
Underway.
Okay, let's play the Horizon Drock minigame, and then we continue. Anyone like Horizon Drock? I will say I didn't really play Black Ops 3, so sadly that map kind of didn't do much. Plus, unlike the what is it, the fucking World at War Nox minigame. This isn't Horizon Drock. It just takes you to a goddamn dragon event from Outbreak. Which, yeah, that dragon is from Horizon Drock, so I guess that's where the connection is. It's already filled up, bro. It's filled up all the way. Launch into space. Although I will grab that.
I'm getting paid residuals for this, right?
Oh no, Dragon is a friend. Dragon is a friend. As long as we feed Dragon, Dragon is a friend. Rocket Dragon. Give me shit I already have. God fucking damn. That is a nice looking MP5 though. Alright, we tested our luck. The game's like, no. Well, you're a dumbass for fucking dying in the beginning, so you gotta buy everything you want on your own. So okay. Let's get the final perks and pack-a-punch that we need, and then let's finish this DLC. Now, how long have we been playing? Just an hour and 10? That's actually not that long. Like, we could have started this Easter egg like 10-15 minutes ago, but we want to just make sure we're ready for it. So, 5k for that. 5k for that. And I think we're good on those two for now. And now I just want to make sure I have the perks that I want. Which at this point, let's see. Okay. For some reason I like Mule Kick a lot. I don't know why. Even if we don't have a third weapon, I like Mule Kick.
Dark, but I like it.
You think Speed Cola would be better, but like if we have a weapon where like we don't gotta reload, so we don't need quick reload. Yeah, let me get a let's see. Okay. This one too, though. Yeah, you see, it's either make my gun super strong or get every perk in the game. So we're gonna work with this and see what happens. Yeah, I think we're ready. Yeah. Self-revive, maybe a better kill streak, and then we're good. Selfie, 250, Semtex. I don't know how we didn't have a tactical for the longest time, and we're good to start the main Easter egg. Alright guys, let's do it.
New orders from the director. If we can't kill this thing, we should try to capture it using the containment chamber Omega built.
The what?
The director will handle it from there.
You think I will just let you take what is rightfully mine? The Forsaken is destined to bring about Soviet supremacy, ending your capitalist reign. What's going on? What are you doing?
You good?
Colonel, they're breaking through!
You idiot! Watch where you're shooting! The gas line!
And thus ended the tale of Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
You know what's funny?
We need to get moving.
I actually
Grab the
never
device.
looked up every time that happened. I would always hear an explosion, but I never knew where it came from. Now we know. Yeah, that's Krishenko and Peck, and I guess that's the end of both of them. Although, if you want me to go into like nerdy story bullshit, technically Krishenko doesn't die there because he has to be alive for the events of Black Ops 2. So, a tip for you. But yeah, that's the end of Krishenko for the zombie storyline. Next time you see him, he's inside of a tank getting fucked up by Mason and Woods in Afghanistan. Anyways, let's continue. Now Peck, we don't know, he's dead.
Weaver, I'm trying, but I'm not sure I can do it alone.
Yo, we're on our way, Sam. Just hold it
Hang in
off for
there,
a bit.
Sam. The team's on their way.
Fuel levels at 50%. Refuel required.
There's your opening sequence.
So when it's out of fuel, you gotta shoot these red crystals, pick up the crystals, and put it in.
Neutralizer refueled.
Sadly, you don't get a gas mask or anything to help you live in the outside the zone. You just gotta be fast. If I could make a top 3 like perks you should have if you're a noob like me, that perception's so fucking good. Not only does it show you where zombies are coming from, but it also shows you key items like crystals or Easter egg items, right? So it'll make it much easier to find it around. Although the zombies will be unlimited, so just be aware of that. So it's not like, oh, we gotta keep on surviving until forever. No, it's oh, if I don't go into that storm and grab that crystal up there, we're just gonna die. If I don't grab it fast enough, we're also gonna die. What do you mean I already have item? Oh, fuck me, I'm gonna die.
Forsaken is growing stronger. I can't stop him alone, but together, we have a chance.
Neutralizer refueled.
I'd probably recommend keeping the crystal axe in axe form while you're moving through here. Granted, do whatever you want. I'm just saying what's probably the easiest.
Sometimes the enemy comes from within, from inside.
Are you turning evil again, Sam? Don't tell me you are.
What's black?
You were an evil kid, but now you're not evil anymore. Come on, you gotta be good. You gotta be good. Why would you climb the ladder from the opposite end?
Neutralizer refueled.
If anything, we gotta go up here quickly. I think there's a crystal up here now. Yeah, probably further than I needed to be. You know what, at this point. Oh no, you can only grab one at a time. Oh shit. Yeah, I need this, otherwise they're gonna punch me while I'm putting fuel, and it's gonna kill me, so yeah. Are you gonna turn full evil?
A change isn't a bad thing. Change.
I don't know about that.
My friend.
Dark, but I like it.
Hey, no, you can only grab one at a time. So if anything, when you grab one and fill it up, make sure to grab one immediately just so you can keep on depositing and I guess if you do it exactly how I said it, then it won't ever stop, so you'll keep on moving, right? Although sadly there is a wall there, so if there's like a self-revive right there, then we're fucked, right? Alright, this is the point of no return. You get your last selection of whatever you want to do here. And then once you open up those doors, it's the boss fight, and you better be ready for it. So all I can say is, probably should have spent my money on better shit. You know what, this is probably going to be our issue point, so we should probably level that up to 2. Well, we should have definitely made it to 3, but we can't do that. Actually, I think you can do something kind of smart with this. I think last time I brought a chopper gunner to this, it circled the building and it couldn't even like hit the actual boss. So we're gonna bring it back. But I think the way to do this smart is if you want to like bring 2, is to just keep on doing this. Also, that was a mistake.
The team's at the town square.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this up right fucking now.
Sentry turret.
And then grab this, and then we do this. It's the Forsaken! Time to kill you!
You have gone this far. Let us see what you are made of.
Check fire hostiles.
So step 1, we gotta...
Energy turrets can
go. He's gonna tell you.
charge them up, but I need essence.
Sadly, oh fuck me, well that did nothing. There's nothing you can buy here, so if you go down, it's not like you can buy perks or stuff, you just die.
It's an honor. Am I supposed to thank you?
Time to fight the terrible PlayStation exclusive. Are you talking about the final boss from goddamn PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? That crystal fucking... Oh my god. The worst thing is I don't even remember his name. And the thing was, he was like a promotional character made for like PlayStation magazines, but I actually don't know what it is.
That one's not coming back at the end of the movie.
Once charged, you can use it to attack him.
I don't even remember that.
Black and white and red all over.
Now I gotta research that. I don't know how you avoid that. You just get lucky. You just get lucky. But once you charge up those cannons, you can get on them and fire your laser.
My agent told me I wouldn't have to deal with all these wannabes.
I'm gonna fire my laser. Uh-oh.
Those crystals are protecting him. Destroy them first.
Is that not what I aimed at, though? Apparently that was a wasted shot. I'm very sorry.
You underestimate me. That was your first mistake.
You gotta shoot the crystals first? I'm sorry, Sam. I don't know what happened. I shot the crystals and it didn't work. Don't get mad at me. Don't kill me. Oh, okay. Well, no, okay, I know that one. I'm like, I don't remember a PlayStation game called Forsaken. Although Forspoken. Also, that's not even a PlayStation exclusive. If anything, my reference is better. The final boss of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale actually looks a lot like this creature here. It's like a purple crystalline enemy. I just don't know what it's called. Well, you know what? There's probably a way to make this boss fight just a little bit more epic. So give me a second. No. Oh, well, we'll go with a classic one just for you guys. Although then I'll put everyone's favorite and then my favorite as well. How about that? And then we go with the one that there we go. Okay. I'm like the only one that's copyrighted fucking plays, right? That's alright. Oh yeah, there we go. That's
black.
The turret is ready.
I'm gonna shoot your fucking head off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We gotta shoot the crystals. I'm either a bad shot or got a bad shot. What's up, Vital 115? The fact that rhymes is too good.
Wasn't dead enough. I've seen this kind of before.
It's not even stupid because like these are 115 infected creatures, so they're actually biting you. God damn it, that works too well. Also, I'm trapped in the corner.
Your tickets to the Stabathon are officially revoked.
Woo!
Cannot stay here. You can use that turret.
I'm shooting the fucking crystals. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't want to be like that guy and be like, is it bugged? Because I was shooting the crystal beforehand and I wasn't getting any hit markers. Now I am. Okay, makes sense. We're back on track. Shoulders first, then head and fuck you.
Modern horror movies are bad. Imagine where this came from.
There we go. Just throw a Dark Ether crystal away and pop another one.
It's too dangerous. I have to move.
Move!
Didn't you learn anything the first time you died?
Boom!
Nice mark.
You've gotten farther than most, but it won't matter.
Hey, I put 2 songs for a reason, friends. There we go.
You got him.
And then the other song doesn't play, just my luck.
You are so
Okay, I actually do gotta stop the music for now.
eager to stop me. Would you like to see how that story ends?
What, you gonna show us the future? The fuck?
Gaze upon the future that awaits you. Should you defeat me?
Major Carver? Liz?
Leave!
Dr.
Stop!
Strauss?
Hello!
Weaver! But without his beard. What? I think they forgot to put his beard on that model.
Or maybe I just kill you.
You got no arms! We shot off your arms, how about that?
I need to move.
Right when I made it to you, man. Ooh, Abomination, that's fun. Ooh, that's a situation.
Was that one trying to outscare me? Please.
Oh, now he's using the Abomination's attack on us, which is much more stronger than just shooting random electric shots, right? If anything, can I borrow that? No, okay.
Arming syntax.
He's using our own field upgrades against us. Then again, the field upgrades we all came from the Dark Ether, so it makes sense that this creature knows how to see.
Death machine.
How many guns here? Coming! Okay, that's not good. Woo! Let's finish this fight once and for all.
I am so much more than you know. I always have been.
Uh-oh, that's OG Sam coming out.
I will not be denied. I have crushed armies, ended worlds, devoured gods. You are...
Rip him up. I see, Cutlass. Dark, but I like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he combining the frost attack with the electric attack? It's like fucking. Alright, one last one. Let's finish it.
Ethereal winds, take them.
Too many fucking people on set.
Actually, that's a lot.
Death machine. Doing some splash damage.
Ooh. What? How do you see me? Oh, actually it makes sense. Fucking, he's literally Dark Ether, man. He's gonna see us if we go into the dark ether. I was just not expecting to get hit by that. Ooh, I haven't seen that attack in a while. And then, oh, fuck me. Okay, everything's going kind of bad. Everything's going kind of bad, so I gotta focus a bit more. Everything was going good before, and now everything's going kind of bad.
Proof that violence was around a long time before the movies.
Shit.
I'll take care of you. Handsome thanks.
No.
Like me, that monkey only feels alive when he's killing.
Time to die! Fuck you! Woo! That was actually close. I almost died there. What the fuck? You're cheating. You're cheating.
The original.
He's slowing us down.
Weaver, the phase is expanding. Make sure you...
We're dead. We're dead. We're down.
We're getting reports of outbreak zones expanding around the globe.
We're dead.
You will not consume this world. Not as long as I am here.
Sam, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it.
I'm not a bad person, Weaver. I am a good soul. I know what I have to do. I'm sorry. This is the only way.
Sam! Seems like it was trapped in that thing.
She's gone.
Scary night.
Back into the dark ether.
What?
The Forsaken is secure. Dimensional breaches are closing around the world.
It's over. It's done.
GG's, everyone. So let's watch the final cutscene. Let me get copyright claim. And let's conclude the Cold War Zombies story.
Thank you, Sam.
Pack it up. Ghostface is the main killer, main character of the game. Take care, Rapidoff. I hope to see you in Modern Warfare Zombies. Hey, Raptor 1! Our boy! He came to save us! Thanks, Elworld Games. Entity acquired, all breaches sealed, Max is locked within the Dark Ether. She is no longer a problem for Project Janus. Divert Strock Team to Black Site 13 for indefinite containment. I will shut down Requiem or agents can move Weaver when ready. Hey, Natsu in the background! Dr. Gray getting arrested. Major Carver getting arrested. No, Dr. Strauss is not going without a fight. No! No! Uh-oh. What's up? I don't think it's gonna be a good ending for our main characters. We're all arrested. Everything's gonna be swept under the rug, and only the director's gonna know about this. God damn it, director! Who are you? Why did you do this? Aw, you have a nice son and wife. But wait a sec. Something feels familiar. Is that Eddie? You motherfucker! I'm gonna kill you, you piece of shit! Edward Richtofen! Damn it! Always scheming motherfucker. GG's. What's this? 5 years later, Japan.
I need to rent a boat.
The subtitles
Where do you
ruined it
need to
already.
go? Here.
Are you sure? There's nothing there. What is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for some old friends.
Dr. Peck's alive! You piece of shit! You motherfucker! We're gonna get you too! The story will continue. ... It's a good thing they didn't write, like, the story will continue in Cold War Part 2, because, like, imagine if they didn't, like, call it that, right? The world is saved! Ghostface is in jail, and most likely dead, alongside everyone else that was a part of the strike team, because we gotta make sure this shit does not get out to the public, so, like, if this happened in real life, you would actually execute everyone that was involved in this situation, so, RIP! But, now you guys know why I said, like, certain characters you choose wouldn't make sense, right? For example, if we used Mason throughout the whole entire game, it wouldn't make sense because, like, Mason obviously lives in Black Ops 2 and other games, so it wouldn't make sense why he would be the main character in Zombie Story. That's why if anyone's like, alright, so who is, like, the main operator in Zombie Story? It's just your default from multiplayer, so... God damn it. If I were to say who were... Oh, I gotta skip everyone. If I gotta say who are, like, the main characters of Zombies, I would say it's, Song and Hunter, just because they're just there. They're there to do a mission and then they die. And yes, I did make Song look like Jill Valentine. Shut the fuck up. Heck, if you actually look at the cameras where Ghostface is holding his hands, they actually use these two specific models here, Powers and Vargas. So that's why, like, it wouldn't make sense to, like, have, like, we'll say, what? Funny enough, you could have Weaver, but him getting arrested, like, at the hangar and him getting arrested in his office wouldn't make sense, right? Let me see. Who knew he was going to have to die 3 times in a row, win the 4th? Nah, Ghostface is way better. Yeah, and plus, we all know Ghostface was part of the actual zombie storyline when the Cold War happened, right? Although, you know, some people would rather have, I don't know, Captain Price. Yeah, like, Captain Price would make sense, because, like, you can't kill him off, because he's gonna be in other games, and sadly, like, Maxis never became, like, a playable character. After you rescue her, she was, like, not ever seen. She was mostly heard from. But, yeah, so, if you're wondering, okay, so what happened at the end of the story? We destroyed... Okay, first give me, let me get my character here. Shut up. So, the big Forsaken monster was gonna take over the world, but we stopped it by containing it in that giant machine. So, where is that giant machine going? We don't know. All we know is it's going to be used for something called Project Janus. Janus is apparently the god of, like, new beginnings. So it's you can make many theories as to where the story's going to go from there. As of right now, we don't know if we're going to see anything from Project Janus in Modern Warfare Zombies or in Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War. We don't know. That's why I'm actually interested in playing Modern Warfare Zombies, because I do want to see if anything that happens in this game is touched upon in Modern Warfare Zombies. Because if you guys haven't played or don't know, Ravnov is actually in Modern Warfare Zombies, so that's why I'm like, okay, already we have a connection right there, and I want to see where it's going to continue from there. Let's see what else happened. So Sam, the only way to stop the Forsaken is she sacrificed herself by entering the Dark Ether and becoming as strong as she needed to be to stop the Forsaken. Does that mean Samantha's dead? No, she's just trapped in the Dark Ether now, so... As to what is going to happen with her, we don't know. But knowing what happens to people when they're trapped in the Dark Ether, I'm going to assume she's going to forget who she is. She's going to get more stronger, she's going to get more crazier, and then she's going to become basically an adult version of the kid that was trying to kill us all the way back in World at War. So, it might not be good. No, it might not be good. So, this might be the only time Sam's fucking good, if I think about it. So there's that. Edward Richtofen, yeah, he was behind it all. He trapped the monster. He told us what to do, and he's the one who gets to live because he's always a scheming motherfucker. He's always trying to gain the ultimate power and like take over the world. So we'll see if he gets to complete that goal this time around. There are some notes that indicate that Weaver and Maxis, when they were younger, had to do a hit mission, or had to do an assassination mission, and unfortunately the assassination went wrong. And every time you read these notes, they say that that the kid was supposed to be staying with his mother, but they were both at the house when it burned down. And it's almost implied with the pictures you see at the end that the people that Samantha and Weaver killed accidentally might have been Edward Richtofen's wife and son. So I can kind of see why he might have a grudge against those two. The reasons why there might be like evidence for this is because the boy's name was Samuel. And if you remember any of the characters from Black Ops 2, specifically the transit crew known as Victus, you'll know that it was Misty, I forgot her last name. It was Misty, Samuel Stuhlinger, Carlton, and Russman. But you'll mostly know them from like their first names, like Misty, Russman, Marlton, and Stuhlinger, right? But Stuhlinger was the one that was heavily connected to Richtofen in the old timeline, to the point where he was able to talk to him telepathically, right? So you could, with that fact, you could be like, okay, so they had like a connection, and it makes sense why Richtofen in this new universe would call his son Samuel, right? Because he's like, yo, I'm gonna honor your name in the new timeline by naming my son after you. Where is the Victus transit crew right now? They're still stuck in the Dark Ether. So right now they're probably chilling with Samantha right now. And yeah, at this point in time, everything's good. The world is safe, at least from zombies in the Cold War. In real life, the Cold War is what was gonna fuck up the real world, and not zombies. But yeah, and yeah, I guess until Modern Warfare Zombies, the world was saved from any Dark Ether threat. Although we'll see what happens in Gulf War, because that's going to take place after Cold War and before Modern Warfare Zombies. So we'll see if there was like a secret outbreak that no one knows about, right? So if you're wondering, okay, what about that that end credits scene where like you see Dr. Peck 5 years later near like the Pacific Ocean trying to get a boat just to go to the middle of the ocean? Why would he be going there? If anyone saw our Outbreak Part 1, or just Outbreak Part 1 Easter egg, it ends with us launching the Dark Ether inversion missiles into the middle of the ocean, because we thought Omega Group was going to launch it to New York and just start like winning the Cold War by summoning zombies in America. But no, actually they wanted to use those missiles to kill the Forsaken, but we were working on wrong intel, sadly. But those missiles are still on Earth. They're just deep in the middle of the ocean, and that's why Dr. Peck said, I wanted to go there. He wanted to go on that specific part of the map, and then Buddy's like, yo, there's nothing there. What are you trying to find? And Peck's like, some old friends, which could be implying the two missiles that still have Dark Ether in them, right? And the one connection I want to say is there's two missiles that went to the bottom of the ocean, and when you start up the cutscene of Modern Warfare Zombies, you see two vials in that case. Now, yes, I know those missiles are fucking huge, and I don't think they would have, like, they would only have enough Dark Ethers to make 2 small vials, but I don't know. I saw that connection there. I'm like, could that be where the missiles went? I don't know. But that's why we're going to go to Mark for Zombies for a bit and see if we can continue the story, at least with Ravenov. But, yeah, that's the Cold War zombie story. What's my thoughts on it? It's more digestible and easier to understand than anything from Black Ops 2 and 3. I'll definitely say that. Working on a clean slate, they have an easier story to tell, but they also have a harder time making it interesting for the OG Zombies crew, which kind of grew up with like Apothicons, fucking like angels, demons, fucking crazy ass shit. Right now it's kind of like, okay, before we're just trying to make zombies just go crazy and all out there, fucking Lovecraftian shit. Now let's actually see if we can like make zombies realistic and a part of like war, a part of the universe. See how we could use them for like combat, and yeah, you can see how they were trying to take control of the Dark Ether to win the Cold War. It didn't go in anyone's favor, but it's kind of interesting how they're trying to do that, more so compared to like taking over all timelines and shit. I'm glad they got rid of all the multiverse bullshit and just made one timeline. This is just it. So at this point in time, all you got to know about the zombie story is everything that happens in Black Ops Cold War, and yeah, that's it. As for Vanguard, just forget that. But if you want me to do a quick summary of Vanguard, Vanguard takes place before Cold War. It basically just tells you the story of how one Dark Ether entity was almost going to take over the fucking world, but then it died. The only connection that you need to know is the final boss that we kill at Call of Duty Zombies Vanguard could be implied to be the first creature that Zykov ate. Zykov, he was a human when he arrived to the Dark Ether, but over time, you know what? Let me actually talk about Zykov because his story is pretty interesting. He was a human that was sent to close down the portal at the beginning of the story that we saw, and he was trapped in the Dark Ether for 40 years. And yeah, he was a normal human that just wanted to get out of there, and he's like, yo, like, this place is fucked up, but like, every time I get a glimpse into our real world, all I see is just war, pain, death. It's like, bruh, we literally stopped, like, we ended World War II, and then more wars came after this. So, what the fuck? Is humanity just gonna continuously be on the brink of war, constantly fighting, and sadly, yeah, I guess that's what's just gonna happen. Not to get too political, but I guess that's just how humans are. But anyway, so Zykov saw that and said, no, fuck this. I sacrificed my life to stop this shit in the hopes that, like, there would be no war. We could finally have peace, and humans can just live happy. But no, it's just always war, so you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go to Earth, and I'm gonna take over that shit. If there's gonna be war, I'm gonna be the fucking leader of the world and shit. So, I will say he has a bit more depth than just, I'm a bad guy and I want to take over the world. He has that, I'm a bad guy because, goddammit, if you guys are gonna fucking blow yourselves up, then I'm gonna be the one to do it, so. You can see how Zykov lost his humanity and said, fuck it, let me take over the world. I'll say Zykov has more depth than like someone like Monty. I know the Black Ops 2 and 3 fans will like dislike the fuck out of this video, but let's be real. Monty's just an omnipotent god that just keeps on sending the OG characters back to the beginning of the timeline so he can be omnipotent and all masterful and shit. It's like, how do you stop that? Like, how do you even like relate to that? You can't. But relating to someone who's like, yo, I sacrificed my life to end war, and it just continued so I'm pissed, and now I'm gonna fucking destroy the world. I could see someone doing that. Yeah, Black Ops 4 Zombies, yes I do, although the only Easter egg I was able to do in that game was the Nuketown one. And if you want to do the final Easter egg, you need to do all Easter eggs, and I just can't. So unless someone wants to, like, carry me for the Black Ops 4 Easter eggs, I won't be able to do them. Shit, I I searched up this week earlier how long it would take to do the tag their toad and Easter egg, and it was like a minimum 2 hours. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll just search up the 3-minute picture audio book that Treyarch made for that cutscene. If anything, that is the saddest part about Black Ops 4, because no one gave a fuck about the Chaos story. The budget got cut severely, and they went from like beautiful CGI cutscenes to like comic book pages. So that's when you need to insert the Markiplier quote. Did the budget get cut? Because yeah, the budget did get cut for the zombies story after that, and it's sad because I would have loved to have seen that cutscene in full CG animations instead of just picture. Shit, like the cutscenes in this game are better than the ones in Black Ops 4 in my opinion. Granted, they're not that crazy; they're just using in-game models, but that's better than just picture of character being like. And then saying fucking like 20 sentences afterwards. I need help beating Blood of the Dead destruction? Bro, I haven't even done Blood of the Dead, so that's what I mean. Those Easter eggs are just too hard. Now, if someone's gonna be like, well, that's how zombies Easter eggs have always been. Not really. They were tough, but they weren't archaic, and that's what fucking Black Ops 2, 3, and 4 made their Easter eggs archaic as shit. Now, compared to these Easter eggs are easy as fuck. Like, you could say they're brain dead. And yeah, they are, but that's because they want people to get into this shit. I have this, like, weird feeling that, or thought, I don't know how to even say this, but it feels like the only way for people to get into zombies is if you're, like, a fucking sweat. Like, someone that knows everything about the lore, and... That's well, yeah, it is fun to the people that do know that stuff. It's not fun to anyone that's getting into it. It's gonna be confusing. It's gonna be jarring. It's gonna be like, okay, wait, so you're telling me this little girl is controlling all the zombies? You already lost me. And it's like, yeah, it can be pretty tough. So that's why they made it a bit more. In a way, they kind of made it more like a campaign story. Even more so in Modern for Zombies, because it's just straight up just do contracts and do what you gotta do. I was only able to beat the first half. I never made it to the second. Yeah, I can't even do the first part. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day we go to those Black Ops 4 Easter eggs and do them with a crew that knows what they're doing. Otherwise, I honestly don't care. Like, it felt to me people more so cared about the Easter eggs on those maps than the maps themselves. So, could you see that with these Easter eggs? Sure, but I will say the maps do look pretty nice. Now, yeah, you can say, oh, but they're all campaign maps, so they're not original or new. And you're right about that, but if you don't play the campaign, you're not gonna notice that, and they will be new to you. But yeah, other than Die Machine, I want to say every single level came from a campaign mission. Which way that's not right. So let's see. Let's rate the Easter eggs, or the difficulty of the Easter egg. Die Machine, out of 10, I'll say this Easter egg's a 6. I guess when I say it, I should say in my personal opinion. So, to me, this Easter egg is a 6 in terms of difficulty. Maybe 7 if you're new. Firebase Z, this, funny enough, I would yeah, you know what, this is a 7. 8 if you're new. Outbreak Easter egg part 1, this shit's a fucking 8 to a 9 to me. And if you're new, part 1's a 10. That's how hard this shit is. I would actually say the hardest Easter egg in this game is Outbreak part 1. Fighting Legion, it took me 3 attempts to beat that fucker, so 6 hours. So, if that isn't a good, like, comparison of what Easter eggs harder or easy, then I don't know what is. Outbreak part 2, we did it on our first try. I would say, to me, it's a 7 out of 10. New player could be an 8 out of 10. Mario the Totem, to a new player, I would actually say it's a 9 out of 10. Fucking, she has an insta-kill move that can kill you instantly, and if you don't know what you're doing, then you're definitely not going to know how to defeat this boss. I would say Valentina's more like a classic video game boss that, like, throws shit at you, has insta-kill moves. You gotta, like, watch her patterns, you gotta take cover whenever you can. You could say Legion's like that, but Legion isn't really tough. The thing that makes Legion tough is that you have a timer. You have a 10-minute timer, and you have zombies following you. Also, no problem at all, Carlos, alright? Thank you very much for stopping by. And I hope you have a great start to your week, okay? And then we're just going to talk for a little bit more, and then we're going to swap to a different game for a bit. And Forsaken? Shit, man, like... The thing is, it can be tough, but I guess because we were playing all the other Easter eggs, it made this one so much fucking easier. To me, I want to say this is a 6 or a 7. And then if you're a new player, it could be an 8. So out of all of them, the hardest Easter egg to do, I would say, is Outbreak Part 1. So do it with a friend, or do it with the MP63s, but it's going to take you a couple times to do it, and that's something I can definitely say. Any good intel I can look or show off? Probably not, right? Oh yeah, let me read, sorry. I was interested in 9 map. 9 is well, I did enjoy the Coliseum aesthetic of 9. I love the Avenged Sevenfold song they made for 9. The loading screen could have been a bit better. Other than that, I do want to fight the elephant boss in that map. If anything, I will say Chaos probably had some of the most unique boss fights in Call of Duty Zombies. And it seems like they're going to be making some more unique enemies for Modern Warfare Z Zombies, because a couple of them got leaked. Also, yes, so there's a theory that Agent Klaus is most likely based off of the director. I mean, hell, like, as soon as I heard Klaus's voice, I'm like, is that Nolan North? And while I can't confirm it, I have a super high suspicion that it is, because Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, of course, is also the voice of Edward Richtofen, if you don't know that. So I'm like, yo, if that's Nolan North, then that's him doing a Richtofen impression, which then in turn means that Richtofen's in the game. And it was just nice to go from, like, when the game released in October to being like, yo, where's Samantha and Edward Richtofen? Like, they came to this new world. Where are they? And going from that first cutscene all the way to, like, August of the next year to finally seeing Richtofen. It's like, yo, we knew it. It is sick. If anything, I do want to... Let me see if I can actually find a note about that robot killing everyone. It actually made me laugh. Is it Requiem? It's probably a Requiem audio log. Yeah, I want to read these three, and then we'll go.
Okay, this is a weird one. So weird that for the benefit of the record, I would like to make it 100% clear that my recent psychiatric evaluation cleared me for active duty in my current role, and any other duties the CIA deems necessary. So, with that said, let me lay it all out on the table. The robot, the fucking robot, the one we didn't even ask for, is a stone-cold lunatic. Wait, let me make it more clear. He's a psychotic murderer. Let me backtrack a little. We took delivery of the unit with little or no indication of its purpose. All we got was a note from some department called Requiem, stating that he was being assigned to us. None of us knew what the fuck was going on, but we followed the directives, had the thing down, and plugged the bastard into an outlet. Nothing. Didn't even start blinking or light up. Agent Bedard laughed the whole time, saying this was another bullshit waste of government funding. He even drew a mustache on the robot's face. And we were all laughing about it when we went to bed. We weren't laughing the next morning. Bedard was dead. Strangled. No word from HQ on what to do, so we unplugged the damn thing and hoped that was the end of it. It wasn't. Next morning, Agent James was just as dead as Bedard. So I chained that bastard robot to his charging chair and removed his damn hands. I just pray that's the end of it.
Well, that explains Klaus's nice mustache and why the hands are still on Buddy's neck when we get to Merited Totem.
Agent Jack. What the fuck?
You could probably hear Nolan North's voice
Close.
now.
I was wondering if you could give me a hand.
Or at least Richtofen.
Both hands. My hands.
What the fuck are you doing, Klaus? Agent Rico, the bastard's on the move again!
Here they are. I won't ask why you took them away. I am sure you had your reasons. Reattaching your hands when you have no hands is not exactly easy.
Rico! God damn it, Jack. You pissed the bed again? That metal bastard's in my fucking room!
Hello, Agent Rico. May I ask why you are carrying that baseball bat? Do you want to assist in the killing of Agent Jack?
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Honestly, I think I can do it myself.
Son of a bitch! Get your hands off! Let him go! Fuck.
So the CIA agents were tasked with basically taking care of the robot, and it seems like the robot's orders were to take care of the CIA agents. No one gets alive. No one comes out of this alive.
Damn. That was a night. And not a good one. Fuck. 3 agents dead in as many days. Bedard, James, then Jack. Fuck. Jack was the worst. I saw it happen. I saw that soulless, shiny bastard choke the life from him. I hit him with a baseball bat repeatedly, but he just wouldn't stop. He even kept going for a bit after the battery popped out of his stupid metal head.
Explains
As I
that.
said, fuck. I dragged his metal ass back to the chair and chained him up again. Then I threw the fucking battery as far into no man's land as I could, which was pretty far. Jack always said I was a better pitcher than a hitter. Aside from the agents the damn robot murdered, Agent Jones got himself wasted trying to deliver the nuke. So it's just me now. The rest of the station staff are gone. For good. Guess it's all on me. Like I said already. Fuck.
I actually don't know what happens to Rico.
Look, I hope this gets to the right person, but I'm worried. In fact, I'm scared as hell. I did not take possession of the package. Worse than that, I have no idea where it is. Rico was supposed to be in car 5. Maybe he was. But it never arrived. Right now, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how we're going to seal the breach. Please advise.
Well, I think that actually gave me my answer. It literally says lost in transit. Damn, so Rico was doing his job. I guess the next day he's like, alright, I just gotta deliver this nuke. Just get on the train, deliver the nuke, what could go wrong? He gets on the train and the fucking outbreak happens right then and there. And if you've seen that map, you know those trains are constantly in an endless loop going through those fucking tunnels over and over again on fire. So I think Rico's in a constant purgatory being on fire going through those portals over and over again. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Although if we're gonna be hopeful for him, I think he was already dead when we got to the train. Sad. So if I guess the biggest question is, so what do you get when you like do all the Easter eggs? The only like, well, you get all these nice emblems. You get Raptor 1, you get Gray, you get Peck, you get Carver, you get Ravenov, you get Sam, you get Sergey, you get Maxis. There's a difference between Sam and Maxis. Remember that. You get Valentina, and you get the boy Klaus, and that's why Klaus has always been my emblem ever since I did the Super Easter egg, because he's fucking the best. But obviously it's like, oh wow, all you get is fucking stupid ass emblems. That's not worth doing all the Easter eggs for emblems. And you know what? It's not. Which is why. And first of all, when you do all the Easter eggs, then you gotta play Outbreak. So if you don't have Outbreak or hate multiplayer, then fuck you, I guess. But you gotta go to Outbreak. You gotta go specifically to the zoo map. And then when you go to the top of the map, there's this like altar pedestal Stonehenge looking thing. that you interact with, and when you interact with it, that's when you get the emblems. You get I can show it off. You get a nice watch. What the fuck is it? You get this watch, which I know people are gonna be like, no, what do you get when you do the Easter eggs? Okay, so other than the watch, the emblems, and maybe a calling card, all you get is when you start any match, and you probably already know this from seeing me play. When you start any match, the gun that you equip and start the match with is gonna start out on purple rarity. So a normal game, if I started out with the shovel, it would be a gray common shovel, and then from gray we upgraded to green common, then from green to blue rare, then from rare blue to purple epic, and then from purple epic to gold legendary. When you do all the Easter eggs and interact with the altar and get the benefits of the super Easter egg, you don't gotta do that, because when you spawn into any zombies game, whether it be solo, co-op, offline, online, it will always start out at purple. So if someone's gonna be like, I can get to purple in like fucking 5 minutes. I don't need to do all the Easter eggs to get to purple. Then I guess have good for you or whatever, because yeah, that's all you're gonna get. Is it a good Easter egg reward? Not really. If anything, I want to say it's probably the reason why I made all these other Easter eggs easier, because every time we spawned into a map, we already had like a purple gun. All we had to do is pack punch it 3 times and make it go from purple to gold, right? Which obviously is going to take less money than making a gray gun go all the way to gold, right? So, and yeah, that's all you get. If I was the one in charge to give, like, to be the one to like say what rewards you get when you do the super Easter egg, I would have loved it if you get Perkaholic, which is you start the map and you get all the perks right away. That would have been actually nice. Maybe starting us off with like $10,000 or some shit, like a lot of money in the game, so that way we can like just get into the match and start buying everything in the map. And before someone says, yo, like, that's bullshit, that's cheap, like, it's a super Easter egg reward. Like, you gotta do a lot of fucking shit to get it. It's not like, oh, I did one Easter egg and now I got all this money to fucking make the game as easy as shit. No. And plus, you know what? They actually already did that before. It's a super Easter egg that still to this day has not been topped, and it comes from my favorite game of all time, Infinite Warfare, funny enough. If you do all the Easter eggs in that game, you unlock something called Director's Cut, and it starts you off with all the perks. It gives you a shit ton of money, and I think it starts off your weapon at like Pack-a-Punch 2 or some shit. So it's like God mode basically, and it's a lot of fun. And sadly, this game didn't get it. So hopefully, Modern Warfare Zombies or Gulf War, whatever they fucking call the next one. Hopefully we get a super Easter egg that's better than this, because to be fair, yeah, I do have the Zombies watch on me all the time, but like, if you don't know that watch is from Zombies, then like, no one gives a shit, right? I will say, at this point in time, the reward you get in Modern Warfare Zombies might be just a little bit more, what's the word? The word where like people would rather get that than do this shit. Might be more viable, because when you do all the Easter eggs in Modern Warfare Zombies, you unlock you basically unlock like a skeleton operator skin, and it's really cool looking. So, like when you see, I actually saw that operator skin last night as well. But so it's like when you see it, you don't go. The first thing that goes in your mind isn't like, oh, that person paid like $24 for that skin. No, the first thing, at least for me, that went through my mind is like, holy shit, this person like did all the Zombies Easter egg in Modern Warfare Z, and is now like showing off his operator skin in multiplayer, and that's fucking sick. And that's why we're gonna swap over to Modern Warfare Zombies right now and start working on that. Yeah, that's actually Mountain Dew. Then I actually forgot they fucking put Mountain Dew on this. Can you tell which company sponsored this game? I actually forgot there's Mountain Dew cans and like Doritos chips around this game. Like the worst thing is, it is like promotional self-advertising, but like it works because it's the 80s and Cold War, and like, actually I don't know, was fucking Doritos and Mountain Dew like available back in the day? It must have. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna shut up. That's probably like the classic Mountain Dew fucking can logo right there. I think Ancient and Evil was a weird map. It was, but funnier, sadly enough, that was the map that I was the most interested in, and I had a lot of fun playing in. I really like the fact that you were fighting like Greek gods and shit. Goddamn Medusa. That was sick. And now we'll never know what happens in that story. I was gonna say, I think you unlock a skin for a vehicle, but I guess not. Scorpion shot. Alright, let's see what bullshit I bought. Let's see if everyone's gonna unsubscribe because I give Activision all my money. Well, so far it's looking like free bundles. Uh-oh, not the limited time Scream Operator bundle. Limited time. Shit never fucking came out. The thing is, you know what's the sad thing is? The sad thing is I think he's gonna come back. They're gonna resell us this bundle, but it's not gonna be 1 for 1. It's gonna be like the Scream 7 bundle or some shit, right? Which all Ghostface look. This is gonna piss off the Scream fans, but to me, all Ghostface look the same. I know they have their own unique differences and shit, but they all look the same. Combat pack that was free. Oh, I guess I did buy Judge Dredd. I guess I did buy this. Although this you have to pay with real money and not COD points. But either way, I did buy it, so my bad. I did buy this, but I only bought it because it gives you COD points. That's free. I'm not gonna like buy Weaver to get a zombie finisher, so I had to get that. I had to get the Die Hard bundle. That was free. I had to get the skin because it's literally Cable from X-Men. If you don't know who Cable from X-Men is, then there's nothing more to say. But yeah, this is basically Cable from X-Men, so I think that's fucking cool. Ooh, it's not. Yes. General with fucking like gray hair. One of his arms is fucking metal. He is not Cable from X-Men. Yes, I guess I was part of the problem. Who? This was Rose 2.0, right? Yeah. This was Rose 2.0. She was Rose 2.0. Yeah, I was part of the problem. Hey, that's not bad. You're not wrong. Yeah, Cable from Deadpool 2 or X-Men. To me, I know Cable from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? But, yeah. Probably one of the most badass fucking skins I've ever seen, and how was I not fucking gonna get it? You tell me another character that has a mohawk made out of fucking bullets. That's sick as shit. And he's always smoking? You know, he has to stay calm. No, I really like Bulldozer. I love that skin. How could I say no to Rambo? I think I only did this for the COD points, so I think that was like $5. That was free. How could I not say no to Maxis? The M60 is my favorite gun in this game, so I had to get a blueprint dismemberment variant for it. That was free. Did it for the COD points. I'm noticing I spend more on Cold War than I have in Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2 combined. So I will be happy for myself that I have not like spent as much as I used to. The Blade skin, the Mortal Kombat skin. She reminds me of a Scarlet from Mortal Kombat. I literally bought this just because that's the finisher. I literally bought it just for that. I'm like, you're telling me I can do a finisher where I just kick a guy in the balls and they die instantly? I have to buy it. So, you know what? I guess I was a part of the problem. But hey, I was working when this fucking game was out, so I'm like, I have money for this shit. And if the shit's funny and good, I'll definitely get it. I think this was the first skin I bought for this game. I'm like, oh, that kind of looks cool. Gonna Rebirth Island free bundle. Alright. A lot of bundles. I'll say over 60% of it is free stuff, and then the other stuff I pay for. So I guess I funded part of Cold War's zombies experience. You're welcome. Alright, let me read what you guys are saying, and then let's swap over to Modern Warfare Zombies for a bit. So have you heard that the creepy bot in Modern Warfare 3's lobby? Come on, you must have heard of it, right? Of the what? The creepy bot? I have not heard of that, so you know what? Tell me more about it when we swap over to it in 5 minutes, okay? So I'm just gonna, just warm up my coffee, and then let's play some Modern Warfare Zombies for a bit. So if any of you guys haven't seen any of it, then it'll be a great experience to show it to you, and we can then see what carried over from Cold War Zombies to Modern Warfare Zombies, right? And if anything, if there's any DMZ fans, I would love your help, because Zombies plays more like DMZ, and I didn't play any. Well, I played DMZ once to get the M13B, and then never again after that. So I need some tips and tricks, alright? So yeah, let's end the stream. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by today/tonight. You have been watching I Am Destruction, with the end of Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. Probably Magic Guy. Probably. I'm secretly calling out for your help. But you're all destroyers, therefore you're destruction. And when we team up with each other, we are destruction. So have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2023 year. But until next time, have a good one. WAHOO! I want to thank everyone for being a part of the Cold War Zombies experience. It really means a lot. I thank you for making me do this again, because I'll be honest, it felt bad on 115 Day, January 15th earlier this year, doing all these Easter eggs and failing. I believe on that day we did every Easter egg until we got to Maurer, and then Maurer kicked our ass, and then we just didn't try it again, sadly. But you know what? We came back 8+ months later, and we did it, so GG's. So if anyone's wondering what we're going to be doing for next year's 115 Day, so January 15th, 2024, well, we don't got to go to Cold War anymore, because Modern Warfare Zombies is most likely going to be doing something for that day. So I'm glad we finished this story this year, because a new one begins next year. So until then, live your best life. WAHOO.